Hey guys, and welcome to Game Night. This week we are playing Goblin Quest.
Goblin Quest!
Which is a tabletop RPG game.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or DCC, like that's been on our channel before.
Exactly, but much sillier. But also much simpler. Eric has actually played this before at WaveCon.
Yeah, it was fun.
And I played it with a bunch of Wave Riders who this was their first experience into RPGs, and they all had a blast.
Good.
So I think we'll have a lot of fun today.
Sweet.
Basically, the way the game works is all of you are playing a goblin, actually 5 goblins, because you are likely to die. In fact, downright encouraged, and I'll tell you why in a second. But you have 5 goblins to go through this quest. You'll figure out what your quest is in a second.
Okay.
But basically, you're creating your goblins. You're doing the most important part now, which is the coloring of them. It's so important, guys. You don't even understand.
It's so important.
And hopefully we can show the camera a few of those by putting it on top of the dice tray there. I think should show it reasonably well. But there's also some other stuff that we need to do coming up with your characters, and I was hoping chat might be able to make some suggestions for this as well.
Okay.
And I'll have some suggestions too.
Sweet.
So basically, the way the game mechanically works is it just uses D6s, which are the 6-sided dice that everyone's familiar with. On a 1 or a 2, you fail the thing that you're trying to do, and you get injured.
Shit.
2 injuries and you die.
2?
Yep,
That's it?
that's it.
Got that? Shane?
Yeah, 2 injuries, I die.
On a 3, you fail and give the next guy to try a -1. On a
Yes.
4, you fail, but you give the next guy to try a +1. A 5 or a 6, you succeed.
There's a lot of failing.
It's just random shit, man. Fucking
It's
dice.
meant for you to just go through your goblins, pretty much.
I don't want to do that.
Your goblins will die in this.
They
Why
will.
the fuck am I coloring
The only way
them?
for us to the only way for us to succeed is to sacrifice these goblins
Indeed.
that we spent so much time on.
No, it's. I'm not done with them yet.
Now, the key is, however,
These are okay.
you guys are going to be coming up with expertise and quirks that
Yes.
all of your goblin have.
Yeah.
Yes.
And whenever those come into play, you roll an additional die for each one. So you could be rolling up to 5 dice.
What?
And all of the results count.
Yeah.
So you might roll 3 successes and 2 injuries. So you die terribly, but succeed.
In doing so.
That's terrible.
Yes.
That's terrible.
It's fantastic.
So that's really all the mechanics are to this game. It's mainly just a storytelling game where either you or if you don't feel comfortable, I can tell you what happens, and it just kind of happens based on how we roll the dice, right? I'll sort of set up the situation, the scenario, the place, and the people. You guys will say what it is that you try to do, you roll the dice, and either you or I explain the results. To hilarity. It's a very funny game.
Yes,
You
very
shouldn't
fun.
take it too seriously. So that's kind of how it works. Let's look at your character sheets, because there's some things that you need to fill in.
Okay.
So the player name at the top, hopefully I don't have to help you out with that. You should be able to figure that one out on your own.
Aaron.
To the left, under that is Clutch.
What's that?
A clutch is like your tribe. It's like the Elliots or the Farleys, basically, right? It's all your goblins are related.
Okay.
And so the honorific is the name. For humans, it might be like, the Farleys or the McClouds. But for goblins, it's usually something a little sillier. So some examples we have are the Brothers of Loin would be an example. Or the Shark-Toothed Snagglebutts. It can be as silly or serious as you want it, but basically, when someone refers to your tribe of goblins, this is what they call them. And if anyone in chat has any suggestions, I'll be sure to read them out as you're thinking.
All right. Well, I wrote it down, but I'll erase it
Well,
if I find something
they
better
want
than
to
the
see
Meridius
what our
clan.
goblins look like and
Yeah.
the
Why
little
don't
traits that we did.
why don't we show the camera the goblins if you're ready for that point? Just put them over top of the dice tray. I think
Okay.
they should be able to
These
see
are mine.
relatively well.
The Shanes are...
Ninja Turtles. Goblin. I was thinking they were Ninja Turtles that got turned into goblins, but now that they're gonna die, I'm just saying there's these fucking Goblin Ninja Turtle wannabes.
Okay.
You flip
Okay.
over. You got...
And I got the 5th turtle, Venus de Milo, right there. She's a long lost turtle. She was from the Next Mutation series, short-lived, but pretty cool for its time. Live action, pretty awesome.
Very good, Shane. You get a gold star.
Thank you.
All right, Eric.
Mine are a group of Star Wars cosplayers.
Ooh.
So we got a Yoda and we got a Leia.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, we have a Vader, a Luke, and a Han.
Very
They
good.
are not the Star Wars characters. They are specifically cosplayers.
I understand.
Okay? So that's how they get in and out of situations.
Well done, Eric.
Situations.
You get 2 gold stars.
Yeah. Thank you.
My guys are a tribe of goblins who all believe they have elemental powers.
Ooh.
So there's a fire goblin and a lightning goblin, a hardy goblin, and then a water and a grass goblin.
Not too bad.
Right?
Grasses and marijuana.
Yes.
Okay.
That will be very useful later on.
Yes.
My Vader
So,
goblin.
I mean, it's all plant-based stuff, and I think, I need a name for them, right?
Yep.
I'm thinking like the mentals or the mentalists.
Okay. That sounds good.
Because
The
they're
only-
elemental, but I want it to also have that play of like they're crazy.
Sure.
You know?
Here's a few suggestions from chat. We have the Tingle Boomers,
Tingle boomers.
the Smot Muckers, the Snargle Pools, the Goblins from long ago and far away.
I can do that.
Avatar: The Last Goblin.
I'll do the Snargle Pools, whoever's that was.
Okay.
The goblins from long
The
ago
Snargle
and
what?
far away.
Snargle Pools, like you swim in.
What was the first one?
The Smot Muckers.
I'm gonna
Smot Muckers.
Sorry,
gonna go
Snot Muckers.
I'm
Snot
gonna go
like.
ahead and shorten mine and call them the GFFA, because it used to be Galaxy Far Far Away. These are the goblins far far away.
Okay, I like it.
GFFA.
All right, so the next one down is your expertise, and this will actually come into play. You could use something sensible like thieving, or cook, or brewer, or burrowing, hiding, destroying evidence. You can also use something slightly sillier, like making it look like you can read and write, creating distractions, absorbing enemy fire,
That sounds like a bad idea.
not blending in, making loud noises to draw attention.
Okay.
So basically, this would be a skill in any other RPG system.
And where's it go? Expertise?
Expertise.
I gotta let the chat do mine.
So anytime you're trying to do a thing, right? If you can somehow work your expertise into it, you get to roll another dice. So some examples in previous games I've had has been lying, ventriloquism,
When the hell does that happen?
making potatoes,
That doesn't sound like it'd be helpful.
How about you can open up a can without a can opener?
that's completely
Because
acceptable
I would love to have that power.
and highly recommended.
You can do anything. It's try to be creative.
Katerin, thank you
No,
for
it's
the
not
3 month
creative. I want it.
subscription.
You know what I mean? Like, I want someone to do that for me.
Why are they playing in this endless void?
So Blade had something for Eric's smugglers.
Smugglers.
This is for what? Cork?
This is for expertise.
What's something for my
Goddamn, we're still on that.
What's an expertise for my elemental guys? You know?
They are sufficient at finding matching pairs of socks.
Breaking stuff.
Break? Okay, never mind.
Mine can endure a lot of heat because they're used to being in these crazy costumes. So
Okay.
they're very heat resistant.
That's
expertise.
That's great.
I think can opener thing is the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
That sounds great.
If it's not, if you fuck me over, I'm gonna play this game so much differently next time. Just be super serious.
Now this, yeah,
Okay, so the next one down the line is going to be a quirk,
quirk,
which is also a defining characteristic.
sugar rush.
So it could be something physical, like being fat or short or tall for a goblin,
Yeah.
delicious smelling. I had someone choose horrible smelling, which came in handy a
I wanna
lot.
be able to
It
give-
came in very.
It did.
I want to be able to, like Prince Shizor, give off these pheromones where I'm just, very attractive.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I love this as an expertise. They are able to see an inch further than the average goblin.
That's great.
Mine are heat resistant as their expertise, but their quirk is that they're really slimy and slick because they sweat all the time. Just because they're heat resistant doesn't mean that they don't get hot.
Perfect.
So they're like very greasy. You can't like hold on to them.
You don't want to do stupid shit like fly and stuff, obviously, right?
Slick.
It It could be like covered in stolen feathers.
Okay.
Could be an
Now-
option.
The reason I did it, because I was thinking about what to do, and I thought about like a Power Ranger thing, and I thought about Pokemon thing, but then they had under the impression they have magical powers.
So that's your quirk.
I think
Take a
that's, yeah,
shit
that's gotta be
without
my
wiping their ass. Like it's clean.
Like their butt is perfectly open. And
Like, yeah, it just comes out and it's wiping.
That might not be very useful, but you can still do it.
No, I won't be useful. Well, just fine. Can't die.
immortal
Yeah.
and intelligent.
Is it?
It could be like eat
They all got their-
anything.
How about they all got their doctorates in some like basket weaving, like Maurice Claret, Ohio State? He majored in basket weaving.
Basket weaving would be more of an expertise than a quirk.
Ah, damn it! What can they major in? It's worthless.
They wouldn't major in anything. It's a quirk.
Yeah, but it's cork because they all did it.
We have a suggestion of they can breathe in space.
It allows women to fall madly in love with them. Maybe they're very attractive goblins. I don't know.
Secrete pheromones. Secrete.
The goblin is so dumb they can't feel pain.
Ooh.
I still need my expertise.
And once we get past that, every goblin has a dream. And if they're working, if whatever they're trying to do is something relevant to this dream, they get to roll an extra dice. So some examples are be in the highest place a goblin has ever been. That one was fairly useful. Let's see. What are some other
Yeah, give me
examples?
some examples.
Saving the world?
It could be.
Rich and famous.
They want to stay alive in time to watch the next Star Wars movie. And that's not going to work out very well for them, is it?
It's not going to work out terribly well.
They want to be 5-star chefs.
Edwin B's
5-star chefs. I think they star
I don't know what you said.
5-star Stephs.
Ah.
Steph Curry.
Edwin B's goblins had a dream of finding pants.
Mine have kind of this
Edwin B
weird...
I have a dream where Edwin B talks more.
Dreaming of being a method actor.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah, that
I
was
want
yours.
a method act, Daniel Day-Lewis method acting.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
A dream of... What does this say? I can't read it.
Can they have a dream
Being a
that
diplomat?
people will believe they have powers?
Well, they already believe it, so that wouldn't be their dream.
Not if, like other people? If other people believe it? Like no one believes it, they all think they're frauds. Like, we have powers!
Their dream could be
Yeah.
like learn a spell
This is a
or
green pencil.
discover like a magic, item. Find a magic item.
I like that.
Man, all of your green Ninja Turtles are just not green, are they?
Yeah, I know.
It's like my look at that guy.
They can see here, though.
Yeah, you can see there.
There was a chat suggestion being a dream that they could dream one day.
They want to be
A
Scandinavian.
dream that we once have a dream.
Yeah.
I dream that I have a dream.
I want that.
I want a dream that they could have a dream.
Go
Wanna be
Free.
Scandinavian pop stars.
Go Free has a suggestion that whenever the goblin tries to cast a spell, they have to yell something that Fat Man Chad would say
Oh.
as a quirk.
That's hard. That's hard to know what Fat Man Chad would say, though.
That's what makes them so damn unique. Only
How
he
about
knows.
Scandinavian country singers? Like try to bring
Oh.
American country over there to Scandinavia.
Why?
I don't know.
I like
It's a dream.
No, no one wants that.
I like the
What was that
quirk.
shitty sport? Oh, what the hell is it called? They tried to bring it over
Soccer.
in the 50s. Oh, dumbass.
Any sport that's not
No,
American.
it's like it has like this little like weird basket. You throw the ball to each other. Like you couldn't play-
Basketball.
No, like you have this wicker basket of like a tube, and you catch the ball. It's like a shitty
Oh,
rugby, but you couldn't play with your left hand. Like
Croquet.
No. You're thinking of lacrosse.
no, Jesus. I just said it's
Right,
like,
that's here,
I
right?
said it's like a shitty
Watch
lacrosse.
American Pie?
It's a shitty
We're all
lacrosse.
just naming real sports.
It was in Mad Men. Some kid. I was gonna say Scandinavian country singers.
Jai Lee?
Chat thinks it's lacrosse.
Jai Lee? Is it Jai Lee?
I don't know. Someone said Jai Lee.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
I like someone who has
It's
a
like
quirk.
really big in the Philippines.
Water polo.
Pacific. What?
Water polo?
It's nothing. No, it's that. I said that.
I like a quirk in chat that your goblins can't breathe oxygen.
What? That's a quirk?
So they like have to have a fishbowl or something.
That's kind of funny. I like that one.
That's pretty good.
But I have mine. I gotta go with mine already. So
Okay.
I create my goblins around that quirk.
Yes. All right. So
I still need an expertise and a dream. So chat, give me a good dream or expertise for these guys.
you also need
what's our
an
heirloom?
ancestral heirloom, which is something that's been passed from goblin to goblin in your family for generations, maybe even up to 6 whole months. Goblins only live for about a week, by the way.
Our great grandfather's watch. He was in a war. They smuggled up his asshole.
Okay.
So some examples include possibly lucky cloth of human underpants covering.
Yeah, the last time I played, I had an acting troupe as my goblins, and they had the emotion enhancer so that they could use it on themselves to elicit more acting emotions.
Yes.
It was just a baseball bat
I actually have a...
where they would smack each other with, and they'd cry, and they'd use that in their acting.
Here it is, Eric.
Yeah. Here's my baseball bat emotion enhancer for my actors.
Cool. Chat
prop
seems
watch
to
from Pulp
agree
Fiction.
that your goblin should dream to get hair.
For Aaron?
How's that gonna help me in the future? Like, what would you do? Like, is it give me hair? Like, they're gonna kill some guy
you
that has
pick any
hair
other turtle
and
but
take
Leonardo.
his hair?
Maybe. Or they're trying to steal something and they steal some straw and glue.
So what is my ancestral?
Can all this stuff be
heirloom?
connected?
It could be.
Mine's connected.
You would be very specific then. Like, you know.
Is it too specific? Is that bad?
No, but like you would, you know, if you're trying to do that thing, you get to roll a bunch of dice and you're likely to succeed. But if you're trying to do other stuff, you might only get to roll one kind of thing, you know.
That's ridiculous.
I would say, like, if the dream is connected to the ancestral heirloom, is that possible?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely possible.
Dream to open
My
up.
ancestral heirloom is the prop watch from Pulp Fiction. They stole it. Their ancestors stole it, and they think it has significance. It's just a prop. That's the story. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
So some examples of heirlooms is the boot of humankind, the pool ball in a sock of destiny, the crossbow of occasional function,
Oh man.
the dented brass tankard that once held beer, the eyeglass of seeing things that are close to you, the bucket of holes that doubles as a hat,
I need a.
the bit of wood that totally came off a wizard's staff. Honest.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need like a magical item that, like, this is a magical item. We need the rest of it. You know, like.
My favorite probably, well, my second favorite is the banana skin of falling over with hilarious consequences. My first favorite is the box of concealment.
The box of you just put stuff in there, you can't see it anymore.
No, it's for you.
Well, that's awesome. I almost want that.
Take that.
Do it. Fucking Gus.
Gus could be your heirloom. That'd be good.
Yeah.
No. It's a watch
Yes,
from
this
Pulp
stream
Fiction.
will be uploaded to YouTube as a game night. So if you're on YouTube, you're seeing it on YouTube.
Hi. Hello. Come to our Twitch
Then
stream.
you should have watched it live.
Okay.
Jancy suggests the bat in a trash bag as an
Okay.
heirloom.
The bat.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an heirloom.
Oh, so a trash bag that has a bat in it.
In it.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Which was
Wait, what's this picture supposed to be of?
of the heirloom.
Okay. As I started
Trash
drawing, like,
bag with live bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pipe of Gandalf the Grey. Some people are suggesting your heirloom should be a needle, Aaron.
no, why? That's terrible.
Okay, cool. So, let's talk about what your quest is going to be. So the way goblins work is wizards needed some like monsters and creatures, and they had recruited bugbears and orcs. They decided to try to create a magical creature.
Okay.
They created goblins, and they kind of fucked up because you guys are pretty worthless.
Okay.
You only live for about a week. It's not so much a biological thing. It's usually just because you piss someone off enough or are unlucky enough that the universe conspires to kill you.
All right.
It's kind of how it works.
I love this, like, never melting snowball. It's just a white rock.
That's really good. Did someone in chat come up with
Well,
that?
they said the hard spring snowball, but I think it should be called, like, the never melt snowball.
Yeah. That's good. So let me read some of the things here. Goblins live on average for about a week. It's said that Mogwok, the ancient goblin king, lived for 11 days, but that's just a myth. Goblins don't die of old age. They just attract enough unwanted misery that events transpire to kill them within a week. It's unclear whether this quirk is a quirk of their magical construction or just fatal incompetence on their parts. Goblins are delicious. It's a problem for most goblins throughout their short lifespan.
Yeah, imagine.
Goblins are magically imprinted with knowledge and skills whilst forming in the ground. So you guys are formed with this quest in mind, and theoretically all the skills to complete this quest.
Okay.
However, things tend to go wrong. So here's the quest. If you guys look on the front of your page, it will say quest, and then there will be task 1, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and on the back there is task 2,
and 3,
etc.
so
Yep.
okay.
All right, so we're going to start at the top. Your quest is to save General Sludgebudge.
Sludge. Budge.
So the top of this line right here, under quest?
Tap or under? No, top.
I think it's the top line.
Okay, so it's
Task
what?
1.
To say.
Task 1.
To-
Right?
Well, no, sorry. So the quest itself is to save General Sludgebudge. Task 1 is different.
Okay.
But your overall goal is to go behind enemy lines and save General Sludgebudge. Everyone else retreated, but he stayed in his keep because he was too fat to retreat.
Sludge.
Budge.
Budge. Okay.
Okay. So stage 1 of this, or task 1, is to acquire transportation. And that could mean building it or stealing it.
Okay.
So that's task 1. Stage 1 is to get parts, question mark. Because you could go about it a different way. You could just steal the transportation wholesale, but that's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is to construct your transportation. You're probably going to need some sort of wagon to haul this fat guy, and you're going to need something to pull the wagon. And the last stage is to get out of the wizard city.
Damn it, the way these lines are, they fuck me up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because you want to do it like on top.
I think that the quest
What was that?
goes
What was stage 2?
here. Stage 2 is to get parts.
Construct.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, stage 2 is
So
construct.
get parts, construct, and get out of the
So
city.
I got
Yep.
acquire transportation, and what's after that?
Well, you're all doing
Construct.
this together.
Construct. Okay, and what's
Well, I'm sorry. There's acquire transportation, and then you can either get parts,
Okay.
or you can construct your transportation, and then you gotta get out of the city.
okay? Get
Right.
parts.
Get parts is a stage. Construct is a separate stage.
Okay. Get parts, then construct, and escape.
Then get out. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So task 2 is get to Sludgebudge, and this is on the back of the page.
Goddamn. Okay.
Is what?
Get to Sludgebudge.
Okay.
Stage 1 is to get past the griffin nest.
Okay.
Stage 2 is to cross the river.
Okay.
And stage 3 is to get through the human camp.
All right.
Task 3 is to extract Sludgebudge.
Okay.
Stage 1 is to convince him there's danger.
Okay.
Stage 2 is to gather food for the journey.
Ooh, I like that one.
And
Alright.
stage 3 is to return to the Goblin City. Return
Got it.
Sludgebudge to the Goblin City.
Got it. We
Cool.
can do it.
All right. What was the task 2 called?
Get to
Yeah,
sludge
Get
budge.
to Sludge Budge.
Yeah.
okay.
Alex Italian, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Oh,
Thank you so
Thank,
much.
thank you so much.
Outstanding.
Damn, yo.
Let me see that one thing. I need expertise though.
Okay, so you guys are born out of the ground in the Goblin mud pits.
Yep.
And you look and you see like the Iron Throne, but it's for goblins. It's made out of trash, basically.
Trash.
Yeah.
All right.
A bunch of discarded things, and there's a fat old goblin sitting on, looking over.
3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love that there's an expertise of making it look like you can read and write. I think I should take that one.
You should. That's perfect. Looking over, you see there's a church of some sort of orc god of punching things and turnips.
Ooh, I like that. It's like my Destiny character.
Yeah. You see there's a bank run by some hobgoblins. There's a few inns. There's a mysterious hole. There's like an armory, a place for explosives, and there's a great wizard's tower. And this wizard's tower looks like it's constructed out of a variety of materials. Sometimes, like wings will, like, the east wing, not a flying wing.
Sure.
Okay.
Will sput out of it, and there's no way that it could possibly be structurally sound, but maybe magic is keeping it together.
Okay.
It's beyond your goblin brains. So, the first thing that you need to do is acquire transportation. So, where would you like to start?
I really want to peer down this mysterious hole.
I would generally go to a cantina to look for any kind of transportation.
Here's a.
Is there a cantina around?
Yes, of course.
Cantina.
Yeah. What?
I'd call April O'Neil and ask her.
She could report to us.
Yeah. I'm not being reported to.
Yeah. I don't
So-
know.
Baba, report to me.
And you guys can split up. Aaron can look in the hole while
Yeah.
Eric. So, let's start this way.
All right. I'm
So-
scared. I want to just peer down this hole.
All right.
Okay, let's look down the hole.
So let's look down the hole. If you can clear the dice out.
Oh,
So we only have one in.
I got to roll to look down a hole. Are you kidding me?
All right. So you are looking down this hole, expecting to find transportation.
Yep.
Yeah, in a hole. That's exactly what I was looking for.
So do
Hey.
any of your quirks,
I have a bad feeling about
dreams,
this.
or heirlooms work towards this looking down a hole?
Writing, no. Under the impression they have magical powers. My grass guy, maybe he thinks that he could. I don't know. My water guy wants to fill it up with water. No. If there's food in it, my dream is to eat a delicious dinner.
Okay. So you're mainly searching for food.
I mean, not necessarily. I'm just curious in this hole. There's a mysterious hole. There's got to be
Aaron.
something in it.
I have a bad feeling about
I do too. I don't know. That's why I'm
Alright.
just curious what's in this hole.
So roll one dice,
Damn. I'm going to choose.
because I don't think any of those fit.
I don't think so either. I have a box.
You do. Did you show people your box, by the way?
It's just a. This is a box of the Bible.
What is? Okay, so there's a box that you can hide in. Okay.
Yeah, just a box.
It's the box of concealment.
And then even my water guy, he has a little Blind Wave logo on his head, if you can see,
Oh,
kind
good.
of. Because it's a wave. All right, so I just got to roll.
Oh, Aramedic says he has his food covered. He's sending us a treat stream.
Do I have to,
Oh, hey.
do I have to pick one of these guys?
Thank you.
No,
Eric.
you start
you, brother.
with the first one, technically.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
shit. Damn it, Rick.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
want
get
to save
you.
my green
You're trying
guy.
to fuck me up because we're going to see who's
Oh.
more ripped next WaveCon.
Also, I mentioned earlier about why you might want to send your goblins into dangerous situations. We're going to add a little rule of my own.
Oh, shit.
Anytime
Oh,
one of
shit.
your goblins dies, I take a shot
All right.
All
Aaron,
right.
Look in that hole.
All right.
of Captain Morgan.
So this is just me looking in a hole.
Yep.
I got to. This is terrible. 6.
6.
You succeed.
Yay! I hope there's a car down
Is there
there.
a bonus for a 6?
Or an
No,
aircraft
I just find
carrier.
transportation.
A 5 and a 6 works the same. There's one other thing about goblins. They have incredibly lucky left ears. So you can cross one of those out to re-roll all of your dice once.
So if you want to re-roll, you can cut off an ear.
Yes. But I don't imagine you want to at this point.
No.
No.
Okay. So you look in this hole and aren't exactly sure what to find, but it could be food, it could be transportation, it could be anything. You realize that there's a rope going down, and it's been covered gray to look like the rocks. You actually just kind of trip on it, and you start to fall in the well, but you grab the rope just by accident, and you climb back up, and you start bringing the rope up, and inside, someone was apparently hiding their treasure here, and they didn't want to have to dig a hole, and in the bucket are some gold coins of real gold.
Look like you're talking to a little kid.
Ooh, do I get the right-
Like you're trying to lie to him. And there's some gold coins.
Do I write that down somewhere?
Yep.
Yeah, we got some gold coins.
Airmake has a. Yes, Rick, you really need to read the message.
Gold.
I added it for you.
Gold
In
coins.
order.
You guys have gold coins.
Yeah.
I can use that to buy stuff.
All right.
Like, is
Let's
there a
buy
lot?
a limo,
Is there
man.
like an amount?
Let's buy a fucking wagon limo.
A wagon limo.
It's as much as you need at least once.
Okay.
Oh, so we can't pay some now plus 15 when we get where we're going?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it works.
17.
All right, Shane. So what would you
can
like
see
to
where I'm
do
going with my
in an
characters.
effort to acquire some transportation? And it's highly recommended that you also speak in goblin voices whenever you're talking as a goblin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to rush back and tell them about your gold or if you want to keep it a secret. That's up to you.
Oh, wait. I didn't name my guys.
Who was Obi-Wan to make that call? You know what I mean? Like, saying we could pay you this and then that much more later. How the fuck did he know that?
He's lying.
I don't think he was lying.
I thought you were talking about calling the pizza place.
Yeah.
No.
All right, it's your turn, right?
Yes. Okay. I was. I guess story-wise, I was kind of like following Aaron. You know what I mean, in my head. But
I did my coins.
yeah. So do we all independently need a? You know, he can't just buy something for all of us like a fucking.
No, we're all working together, but
Yeah, and if he tells you about the money, you can use that to try and go and buy a wagon somewhere. On the way to the mysterious hole is like a workshop where they build siege engines.
you can stop there and talk to someone.
Because you guys are the wizards are at war with the races of good,
Yeah.
the humans and the elves and things like that. So you guys are currently in a war.
Okay.
So they're what would you like to do?
I guess I will go to that workshop.
Okay, so you go to the workshop.
Yes.
There's a bunch of there's a few hobgoblins that are giving some directions
All right.
to goblins, and the goblins are putting stuff together according to the directions. Many of there's some goblins like lifting some heavy stuff to like build this sort of trebuchet thing, and the other goblins get distracted, and that guy flies like up on a rope and then comes down and dies horribly. The hobgoblin sort of shakes his head and marks something off and
Like another one.
motions at another goblin.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's interesting to look at.
So who would you like to approach? Would you like to approach the goblins or the hobgoblin that seems to be in charge?
The hobgoblin that seems to be in charge.
Okay. What do you say?
I said, "Hello, sir. I'm looking for some
That's not how
transport."
goblins talk.
It
Talk like a goblin.
Hello, sir. I was wondering if I can have some, how do you say, transportation?
He's marking some stuff off on his pad without even looking at you, and says, "Yes, I need another goblin. Go help them with the trebuchet." So you can either.
Well, that's gonna, well, that's gonna transportation?
I think it's a different voice.
It's okay. So you want to try to convince him to give you the transportation?
What I want to convince him. I want to see what I can do to get some free or cheap transportation.
Okay. So roll at least one dice, and if any of your quirks or anything have anything to do with talking or convincing,
Well, I secrete sex pheromones.
okay, that's definitely one.
Okay.
So roll at
And
least 2 dice.
Scandinavian
Next
singers.
That's my dream of being a Scandinavian country singer.
But that's like a performance. That could
Yeah.
be maybe winning him over.
So do you want to win him over with music?
That would be nice. Yes.
Then roll 3 dice.
And you have this watch.
It's a prop from Pulp Fiction.
A 5, a 6, and a 2.
An injury. All right. So you you start to sing.
Yeah.
So
How about I want to sing "I Want It That Way." I don't know. Scandinavians. It depends if you're in Norway, Denmark. Or
How
whatever.
can you do a Scandinavian country? I want it that way.
cover?
in a goblin voice, please.
Okay. Well, let me. I'm gonna Google Translate here.
Ain't nothing but a man.
It's gotta be the like yeah, it's gotta.
I never wanna hear you say, I wanna walk away. I got a little bit of twang there. I don't know what Scandinavian means.
I don't know how you get the Scandinavian
While Shane's
part.
looking that up, Bojangles just gave 10,000 bits.
Bojangles.
He
Thank
said,
you,
"Rick,
Bojangles.
will you do shots for bits?" And then someone said, "Actually, it's 10,001 bits for a shot."
Oh my gosh.
What do they speak in Denmark?
Huh? I don't know. You just give it some kind of Scandinavian accent or something. You have to have a Scandinavian goblin accent while singing a Backstreet Boys song in a country version. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Are you putting in the Google Translate?
Yeah.
Are you getting ready?
I filled a little too much.
Okay.
Well, that's a little bit much, Rick.
Better lick that table.
It's
I
like
will.
a Calvin giving Aaron shot.
Dang it,
getting ready.
I need 2 more names.
All right.
It's
so
not worth it, Aaron. They're gonna die.
No, okay,
Okay.
wait, no. I named this guy.
Okay, got it.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
No, I'll wait until the next time you gotta look something up. Go ahead. I'll have time then.
Until you talk next.
Well, it's done. No, go ahead.
Are you not done? All
Well,
right.
I was
So-
thinking I could just sing more. I just didn't want to.
So I have the water guy, right? His name is Splug. That's the
Okay.
sound he makes when he falls into water,
Okay.
right? I have the one who is about like the heart and stuff like that. Their name is Hurt because they
Okay.
just got confused on the language,
Yeah.
and it's Hurt.
Hurt.
And I got Zapling,
Okay.
which is the electric guy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't his name be Bzz?
Maybe that's not bad either. I was trying to think of it. I need a fire name and I need a grass name. I like Bzz. Bzz is good.
Oh, the fire name could be Sizzle.
I was trying to think of something that's kind of goblin-y and kind of in the vein of it. So Bzz, it works really well. I like Bzz. Sizzle's not bad. I guess it's kind of.
Okay, so Shane.
So I
you-
still need a grass name.
So you begin singing, and your pheromones are going out, and it doesn't affect the hobgoblin quite so much, but you notice behind you that all these goblins that were working
Oh.
have turned and are like dancing,
Yeah.
and like they pick you up, and they're
Mosh pitting him.
mosh pitting you
Okay.
through the crowd.
Fitting me.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually sing, but it's fine. I'm glad I don't have to.
You
Oh.
have
You took so long.
No,
You can
he,
if you
he
want.
Google translated the lyrics.
Okay. Yep.
To
Nope.
Scandinavian.
I'm
All right,
ready.
do it then.
Locked behind the pulsar swat Marietta, born for a far and glad. On a house with fish up around town for Forzac.
I'm done with
All right. So
All right.
as you do that, the goblins are going wild. Unfortunately,
Somebody start picking you up.
It's like Toby Keith's cover.
unfortunately, some of the goblins were doing things at the time, and so some of them were lifting up this piece of wood, and it kind of fell, and it crushed all of the goblins that were holding you. Fortunately, you kind of jump off and roll to the side and take an injury.
Okay.
That's what your 2's for.
All right.
So mark off an HP.
You have an HP, 2 boxes, just check one of them.
Could you imagine a Toby Keith goblin coming in being like a goblin-y girl?
Goblin guy.
Could you imagine that?
The hobgoblin starts yelling for everyone to get back to work, and he said, I'll give you whatever you want as long as you leave.
Okay.
Get us
I'll leave right now.
transportation. No, get us transportation.
Oh, okay.
God, what are you doing leaving now?
I will get.
I just want some transportation for me and my 2 companions.
And
And me and my 3 companions.
All right.
well, we gotta remember, it's a group of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a
Okay.
lot of goblins with you.
So,
We have a big old wagon.
all right. So Aaron had a success before. That was 2 successes. So that's all the successes that you need. So he provides you with 2 horses and a wagon, a covered wagon.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that covers getting parts
Oh,
for
God,
sure.
shit.
So you've got parts.
Does that cover get constructing? Is it constructed?
So if there's anything you guys want to add to it, because you have to go through some danger. So if you wanted to see if you can get some weapons or something before you head
We
out.
have no
Like a
weapons, right?
flamethrower.
Like, we don't have any weapons.
Yeah, it would be good to put some kind of like gun at the
Like
top
make it
and
into
the
a
bottom
battle
Like a big cannon.
that we can like.
Eric, you should
Yeah.
go look for weapons.
Okay. All right. Let me. Let's see. Where would a good place to go in this town for weapons?
His
Is there an
goblin voice
armorer?
has a lisp.
Blade GTR said that your goblin sounds like the voice of a little angel.
Oh, well,
Tiny
good.
angel.
I'm great. That's great.
If you're looking for weapons,
Yeah.
there's a barracks
Ooh,
that you could
okay.
go to.
I'm gonna go to the barracks.
You could also go to the alchemist if you wanted to try to get some sort of flamethrower or something. So Eric, you're first since they went.
You're next.
We'll go to the alchemist.
Okay, so you want to go to the alchemist?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to go to the goblin alchemist, or do you want to go to the hobgoblin alchemist?
Goblin.
Very good. Okay. So you go into this little like tent.
Yeah.
It looks like it's covered in ash. It's been burnt a lot, but luckily it's somewhat fireproof, whatever it is. You go in and you see this goblin, and you don't know, you don't understand alchemy, but he seems to be dunking himself in some sort of liquid and running through a fire, and he goes, ah!
Why?
And some of his goblin helpers put the fire out, and he takes a pad of paper that has maybe writing, but actually just pictures. He crosses that one out, and he goes over to start to get into another liquid. What would you wish to say?
I think you should slowly back out and go to the hobgoblin. No, I think I'm in the wrong place.
I can't do the voice. Crap. Okay, what's the voice?
You Gollum.
Just
You
a goblin.
voice.
I'm not gonna Gollum.
You Smeagol.
I'm not gonna sneak.
I can't do that.
You Stitch.
I can't do any of those voices.
Do like Stewie.
You Gizmo.
Gizmo just like Markway.
Just do your voice.
Gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
What about
I
Cat?
I
want
only do
some-
a voice because Eric
I
made
want
me.
some stuff.
Rick made me.
Do you have any alchemy?
I don't know, just do a funny little voice.
Do you have a weapon that will do what happened there to others here?
Nice.
It's like a Jack Black British accent or something. I don't know what that was. I love it.
Hey, yes, you need weapons? I make mini weapons. You want weapons
Oh,
for
your weapons. You will not need them. I need them.
what? Oh, yes, yes, of course.
Sorry, I'm dressed like Yoda.
Just talk like Yoda. Need them, you will not.
Let's see. Well,
I can do Clone Wars Yoda.
you need a weapon to set foes on fire?
Preferably.
Indeed. I'm trying to make something to stop the fire, but
Well, surely you have created many things that cause fire on your endeavor to stop it first.
you have no idea.
I would like to see these things.
Very good. But perhaps you could help me in a test first.
Perhaps.
So why don't you roll some dice, Eric?
All right. I'm sticky and slimy. That might help with.
You're
Not
sticky
me.
and
That would
slimy.
definitely help. So that's definitely a dice.
Oh, is that stuck
Two?
too?
Yes, it's stuck because it's exactly where it needs to be. And I knew you guys couldn't resist.
I started trying to move it. I started to scoot it to Eric.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm like, oh, it's stuck there. Oh yeah,
You
there's
sons of bitches.
There's a camera above it. I forgot. A 1 and a 6.
So I injure and a success.
That's perfect. So
Perfect if you just didn't get injured.
What's your favorite color?
let's see. Voila! He takes a bucket and he splashes you with something,
Yeah.
and he goes. Psh, psh. He has a match. And he goes,
He makes that noise.
and you go, Vroom.
Up in flames.
Hey, I'm heat resistant. Remember?
I know. And your goblin fire, his goblin fire squad
Yeah.
takes like a hose,
Yeah.
and they go to open it. Unfortunately, like Little Rascal style, they actually just go like this.
Flying around.
Yeah, flying around it. None of it gets on you, but they do knock over a bathtub that's up here for some reason,
Sure.
and it spills water over you. You take an injury,
I got one. Okay.
but he also gives you a barrel of that flammable stuff.
Okay.
Any matches?
Can you throw in some matches?
And matches.
Can you
Oh,
throw in
okay.
some matches?
Yes.
My voice changes every time.
you keep you like you're up here and
Just give me matches.
Ah, brilliant! This is exactly what we need this is exactly what we need in order to beat the humankind and to flay them and to eat them. It's gonna be great. Please take and test and let me know how it goes.
I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Yee.
All right, so you have that. If you want to make it into like a spraying device, you'll need to get a hose and a pump from somewhere.
pump.
Might be good just to have it in a barrel. We can just throw it somewhere, roll it.
Soak it in some
Soak it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Soak some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go look at weapons, I guess.
Okay.
Right? You're done with that now, right?
Yep.
I should go look at the barracks place, the actual weapon place.
I don't think we'll need it, but okay.
Okay.
Like some swords and stuff, or a
So-
shield.
We have a barrel of flammable shit.
That's only good for like X amount of options.
All right,
We're
so
goblins. We're not able to use swords and do anything.
A spear. I want a pole arm or something. Like just stab at something.
you go to the
We
barracks.
gotta fight griffins later.
People want me to use my cooking with blindway voice.
And now, cooking with blind.
And
Yeah, do that
there
for your
are some
goblin.
bugbears that are training.
Bugbears.
So yeah, they're much bigger than you. They're bigger than a man. They're very muscly. They're covered in hair.
It's like a fur blog.
Yeah, kind of. And they're basically just doing drills. You notice that there's like
Having sexy drills.
some guys that are marching in formation. There are some bugbears that are doing like one-on-one combat.
Okay.
And the projectile part of it, instead of bows or something like that, they actually just take goblins who are holding swords like this and use them as javelins.
What? I think I either spaced out or didn't understand what happened there. Okay.
What do you do?
They're throwing goblins
Goblins are incredibly aerodynamic.
as spears. I
Yes.
don't think I want to say hi.
Goblins are light and remarkably aerodynamic, making them a useful throwing weapon for orcs. A skilled orc
All
can
right.
fell an opponent at 100 paces with a well-aimed goblin. Most orcs, however, prefer to use throwing axes, as unlike goblins, they can be reused.
You know, it sounds like we don't need weapons. We need an orc to throw us
Oh man.
as weapons.
Are there other
We
weapons
have
around
plenty
too?
of
You said.
goblins.
So the bugbears are using weapons.
They do have weapons.
Yes, and
Are there like weapons sitting around that aren't being used anywhere?
yeah, there's an armory.
All right. Is there like a guy who's like in charge?
Yeah,
They're all training.
no, there's a bugbear who looks like he's been on many campaigns. He has 2 peg legs. He's missing.
2 peg legs.
He has 2 peg legs. He's missing an eye. His nose somehow is over here. How does that happen? Who knows? But it looks like he's in charge of the equipment.
All right. I guess I'll.
He's kind of like the training guy from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go over to him, and be like,
Played by Craig.
Hello.
I'm looking for some weapons.
Hello, little goblin.
Hi. I'm looking.
I like goblin.
Yes. Yeah,
like-
me too.
One.
Michael Clark Duncan.
And they like count.
Can we get weapons here?
Why do goblins need weapons? Goblins are weapons. Ha 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 ha.
Why aren't these guys going to say sludge budge?
We are on a very important task and need weapons for the mission.
Goblin cute. Goblin no do mission. Ha ha ha.
Therefore, playing.
Ah, goblins play. Roll a dice to see if you convince them using anything that you feel might be appropriate.
I'm looking.
Why am I getting a Monty Python vibe from Rick's goblin voice? Eric is going to be like All Might and use Shane and Aaron as weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Never fear, I am here.
Actually, if I use that, can I make a change too and say like, we know how to use these as we've used this manual.
Yeah.
And I pull out a manual that has like how to fight. Actually, it's probably a cookbook, but I
Yeah.
open it and we pretend like we're reading from it because
Yeah.
I have the expertise of making it look like you can read and write.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, I'm gonna try to convince them that we have a manual.
I love
All
it.
right. All right.
Like we're playing with weapons we understand. A 6 and a 3.
Okay, so remember you can always cross off a thing. A 3 is a -1 to the next person to try, and a 6 is a success.
Okay, so no one get hurt.
Yep. Okay, so
You got fucked.
Yeah.
so you take out a book, and what do you say?
I say, according to this book, we know how to use swords, polearms, and we must fight each other as practice.
Oh, Goblin. Turn enemies into rice pudding?
Oh, yes, we love pudding.
Oh, okay, yeah, what you need?
Oh,
What kind of weapons do we have? Pole arms? I got spear.
Nunchucks would be good.
I need some spears and some nunchucks and maybe a couple swords.
Ah,
I want a
okay.
replica of the sword from Kill Bill and a Buster sword.
He
Buster Sword and Kill Bill. I wish I actually could read and write. I'd pull out. Here you go.
And some ODM gear would be helpful.
What all do you have that you can spare?
I have many things. I have spears and nunchucks.
Ooh, yes, good.
Do you have
Actually, I have gun blades.
Gun.
do you have gun blades?
You don't know what gun blades are. It's not this year.
They might.
We need nunchucks, size,
You want some
a bow staff,
some
right?
some ODM gear?
Katanas.
ODM gear.
Yeah.
Old dick.
Omnidirectional maneuverability gear, man.
It's gonna.
Yes.
We can do anything we want in this
All
world.
right, we do. We need that.
Oh, okay. No work
I feel like
on
it's a terrible
Bugbear. Bugbear too big. Goblin might work.
I feel like this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, get it.
Here. He goes, and you hear some like metallic clanging and rustling and rumbling. Eventually, he comes back with a giant sack
Ooh.
of stuff,
We're gonna move it.
and he lays it down.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, Goblin, funny. Me like Goblin. What Goblin name?
The Mentals. My name is Splug.
Splug. I like Splug. Splug, good.
That's me in the head. I want to stay
You're
here.
lucky you don't have the pheromones.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. We all start dragging this bag
Yep.
Back
You all
to-
drag it to the wagon.
to the wagon.
Keep it away from the flammable stuff.
You got matches. Keep that away.
All right. Is there any other?
We could dip that shit in that shit and have fire shit.
You have fire nunchucks.
Yeah.
Is there any other stuff you want to get?
Ninja stars. Phasers.
Extra ears.
Where else is? What else is in the town that we haven't been to?
You could try to get like
Extra
a tiny like catapult to fit in the wagon or something. Could be fun.
A bazooka.
So you haven't been to the bank. You haven't been to the butcher. You haven't been to the church. There's an inn. There's the wizard's tower. There's the magical explosion testing grounds. There's the unquenchable fire pits. There's the slime lake. There's the not at all mysterious hole that you haven't been to.
It's not mysterious.
Yeah, there's a very mysterious hole and the not at all mysterious hole.
It's like I look at the hole and it looks like it's just a hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go to that one. The mysterious hole is where I wanted to go.
There's always a bigger fish.
I could go to the wizard tower. Is there
Goblins.
anything you guys want to go to? On this list?
Yeah, let's go.
I got
To
my
what?
barrel of shit. I don't.
To what?
S-
Like, what would you want to go to?
Someone in chat
Sure, I
asked
got
if
my
goblins
wagon, bro.
eat. You guys can eat anything, but you don't need it for nourishment.
Oh.
Just so you
Okay.
know.
All right.
You're born with all the energy you need to
You'll
live.
ever have. Yeah.
All the energy you'll ever have. All right. Well, Shane, what do you think out of that list he gave? What would you want to go to, if anything, or do we want to try to just get out of the wizard city? Do we have enough?
I mean, we have weapons. We have transportation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe like a ladder.
There's also like
Let's buy get a fire truck.
You're gonna be pissed if we don't have a ladder and we need one.
Let's just get a
We'll
fire
just
truck.
stack the goblins on top of each other.
there's
Don't
also
crush each other.
there's also an animal trainer as well, who tries to train beasts of war like dogs and messenger hawks, things like that.
That's neat. I don't know, nothing's hitting me like I'm like, we need that for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like the if we don't need food, we'll have to get food later though. If we get food now, will that cover the food later?
It would,
We could go to like
as long as it survived, and you didn't eat it
Why
on
do
the
we
way.
need food?
You don't need it,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
we
but-
need it for task 3. We got to gather food for exiting.
yeah,
But
he's
if
not
we-
a goblin.
If we already have food,
Oh, General
we
Sludge
won't
Bunch?
need to
Yeah.
gather food.
General Sludge Budge will not go anywhere if he doesn't have food.
So if we get food now, we may have it for later. That could cover the future.
Okay, let's go to the butcher.
The butcher. I
don't know.
got a butcher.
How long? Is there any other place?
Wait,
to have
no.
food?
Goblins are tasty.
Goblins are tasty.
Yeah, and if we get meat, it might not last the trip.
Yeah.
You could go to the inn. The inn
Like-
serves food.
We could try that.
You could also go to the storehouse in case like this place is sieged. They have like stores, like grain and.
We can get like salted pork, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Salted pork.
I love good cured meat. Oh man.
So would you
Take it
rather
with
get
you.
something that's
Store
pre-cooked
it
at
in
the
your
inn, or would you rather get raw ingredients from the stores?
Maybe we should get it then.
Yeah.
That way we
Well,
don't.
we don't have an
risk-
upper.
Let's get it later.
We don't want to risk getting it now and then it's bad anyway later.
We'll get it. We'll get something. We'll find something.
Or what if we get carrots? And he's like, I don't like carrots.
I mean, our quest is to save General Sludge Budge. It doesn't mean he has to be alive. We just gotta bring him somewhere, right?
All right. Well, let's
You have to bring him back to the Goblin City. It doesn't specify he needs to be alive.
Yep.
get our wagon ready and exit.
Okay. So go ahead and mark off construct. You're fine there. On your way out, you see a goblin up on like a parapet,
Okay.
and he's shouting.
What's he shouting? Shout for me to sing to him more. He's heard of me.
My goblin brethren, listen to me. We are but slaves created by this magical, awful, wizardy creatures we should rebel against. And as soon as he says against, before he can say anything else, apparently the wizard's heard because you look up and it looks like someone cast meteor because fireballs are coming down
Fucking meteor,
to
man.
squash this rebellion before it starts. And unfortunately, you are in the path of fire.
That's terrible. We got a wagon.
Yep. What would you like to do?
We
Get out of
should
there.
collect some of the bodies of the goblins, and we got food because they're tasty.
And we can take. We'll
Wait.
chop their ears off and use them.
Wait, we gotta get out of the meteors first.
Oh. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just
Right,
saying, man.
we eat food, right? These are dead goblin are tasty.
Wait,
Goblin-
so these are just
does
rocks
goblin
falling.
taste good?
Yeah,
These are,
that's what you
wait,
keep saying.
These are rocks falling from the sky.
They're fireballs.
Fuck, Eric. God.
You know, the fireballs probably can't see you under your box of concealment.
They probably can't,
Okay,
Rick.
so you should probably put that over the flammable barrel. I just got.
And I'll hide in there with it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
That sounds like a terrible idea. Should I?
You're a goblin. It sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
What are they doing?
I'm watching.
We're on a wagon. We gotta turn the wagon, right?
Yeah, so you all need to think of something to do. One of you can, like, drive the wagon and try to...
I'm driving.
Okay.
I'll get on top of the wagon with my bat in a bag, and people will just get scared and move out of the way.
Okay.
My goblins are gonna try to push the water and fire and everything and stop it from hitting the actual wagon itself
Yeah.
and try to control it from keeping it away.
Okay, with
Because they
your
believe they have
magic.
they have powers. They're
Alright.
all sitting there like, ah.
My bat in the bag is scaring people so we can get
So-
out
no.
and get out of our way. We can go straight.
So let's have Eric roll first, and we'll go down this way. So Eric, roll 1 for, just because you always roll 1, roll 1 for the bat, and then 1 for any other thing that might work towards this end.
That's all I got.
Okay, then let's do it.
1 and a
6
6.
and a 1.
Shite.
So I die but succeed.
All right. Are you re-rolling that, or are you keeping it?
I'll cut off an ear.
Okay.
It's a left ear. That's a right ear. Damn it,
matter.
Eric.
Well, now you die anyway.
Now he has no ears. You gotta cut them both off.
Because...
3.
Oh, you have to re-roll both dice.
Oh shit. Well, I'd rather not do that.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'll
So,
die.
so that's fine. So then I need to take a shot. Is that a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit big, but all right. Okay, here we go.
That's a townhouse shot, baby. They fill
All
to
right.
the top.
Yeah.
So,
Scandinavia.
so you have your bat,
Yeah.
and so let's see. You take an injury. Okay. So
Actually,
so shit. Oh yeah. Okay.
He
So-
is dead now, but he took an injury and died.
Very good. So so you are making the same noises as the bat, and like you sort of have the bat open, and there's these great flames coming, and the bat sort of flies out, and it, because the flames light it up from above, it makes this like giant shadow silhouette, and looks like a giant bat or maybe a dragon
oh shit.
is coming.
Or the Batwing.
And so everyone is terrified and afraid, and like it's like you're an ambulance or a police car, and everyone just sort of moves out of the way. And you notice now, you didn't notice before, there is an actual wizard who's flying above camp, casting these fireballs. He sees it and is trying to look up and see maybe there's something up there I need to kill or something.
Yeah.
And so the fireballs stop for a little bit.
that-
However,
We'll
Yes.
go in front of the moon, and it looks like the bat symbol.
However, because of the terrible noise, Shane, who's trying to drive, has to hold his ears and can't hold the reins, and they sort of go under this this sort of construction area, and you're super psyched and don't notice that you're not going to fit under, and you just kind of go, boom,
At least I didn't
and
bite my tongue.
and just are kind of now a permanent fixture
Yeah.
of this wall, this sort of thing above this tunnel, and the rest of you are moving along. So Shane,
We stop and grieve.
there's no time for that.
No, we got away.
You don't need to grieve.
All right.
So you're driving the wagon, so that's one dice. Do you have any dice that might? Do you have any skills or anything that might go along with
Sex pheromones is the only quirk I have.
that? Okay.
Tracks people in.
What's your
right?
expertise?
Can open a can
Magically, like
Okay.
without a can opener.
And what's your dream?
to be a Scandinavian country singer.
Okay. And you have the pocket watch, right?
Yes.
All right.
Should
Even
have put like fly and shit on here.
Believe you can fly. NASCAR driver.
Well, I think that you could use the watch because it's important that a stagecoach arrives on time,
Okay.
and so you can roll 2 dice.
All right. Well, that's a good way to look at it.
3 and a 3.
So there's a 2 negative ones. Do you want to cut off an ear and re-roll them, or are you happy with those?
I mean, yeah, I would die. So yeah, I wouldn't cut off an ear.
No. You don't die. Those will give Aaron a -2 on his turn, so he'll die.
What do you think?
Cut off an ear, fucker.
All right, fine. I'll re-roll that bitch.
Okay.
A 5 and a 4.
Yay.
Okay, so that's a success, and Aaron will get a +1 on his turn.
See?
Very good.
Yay! Off
Okay.
for an ear.
So, so you have your watch, and you're not sure. Goblins don't understand the concept of time. If they did, they would just be depressed all the time
Because they have so little of it.
Yes, because they have so little of it. So instead, you think it's a compass, and it tells you where you need to go. So you follow one of the hands, and luckily that avoids a path that like a giant crater that the fireball made, and for like you're turning it around, and it just happens to work out, and you manage to get through okay.
You're just lucky.
Nice.
All right, Aaron,
Drive casual.
your turn.
I'm gonna roll 2.
With
Yep.
a +1.
So
with a +1, yeah.
with a +1.
Is that a +1 on 1 or both? Or
You
what?
can
Pick
apply
one?
the +1 to whichever dice
Okay.
you want.
So I'm trying to like stop and control these fire meters and
Yeah.
clear a path for our cart to get through, right?
Yep.
A 3 and a 4.
So you can give a +1 to the 4 to succeed and give the next person a -1, or you can change the 3 to a 4 and give the next person a +2.
But I don't succeed.
But then you don't succeed.
That mean I take damage?
No.
I'm
just
thinking
don't-
-1
I just
if
don't
you want to
succeed?
succeed. I mean, we would rather you succeed to keep the
What is-
fireballs from coming.
Yeah, what does me not succeeding mean?
Well-
It won't kill you, but it could affect the wagon or.
I just wanted to hit and blow us up, Eric. All
I need
right.
my barrel.
So 3 will give a -1 to someone,
Yes, the next person to act.
but let's plus the 5 and give a -1.
Okay. So you do so. Let's see. So by doing so, okay. So you're up and you're trying to like do some magic stuff. The fireballs like have stopped. So you think that you have cast a spell to like an
To
anti-magic
stop them,
barrier
yeah.
to stop them because the wizard is trying to find this dragon or whatever this thing is flying around. So you've succeeded in that, and you can check out getting out of the city because you're able to continue to go. Unfortunately, as you're sort of doing this, you think that magic involves some sort of dance. So you're like hopping around and things, and you fall onto Shane, and Shane drops the reins. So the next time he tries to drive, it's a -1. But you guys are out of the city.
Yeah, we did it.
With your wagon.
That was
Yay!
task 1.
Task 1 done.
Task 1 done.
Cowabunga.
Okay, so the next thing that you need to do, you guys are riding along in your covered wagon with your 2 horses. Shane is driving. He picks up the reins, but he finds that they're broken, so he only has a rein for the left horse, but not the right one. So if he needs to go in a circle, he's great. Otherwise, it might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
We have to get the sludge.
And so you hear a sound like "Caw-caw!"
Sorry.
And you look up and notice that there's a griffin nest up on a cliff,
Okay.
and it seems to have spotted you. What do you do?
It's my turn, isn't it?
It's really whoever wants to go.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was gonna
Go
say
ahead.
I might got a Darth Vader right here, right? Or at least a cosplayer.
Force choke that
I'm gonna
thing?
take one of the swords that we got, dip it in the
You make a lightsaber, Eric.
into the really hot, or no, I'm sorry,
The
what is
liquid.
it?
The liquid.
flammable liquid.
The flammable liquid.
And light your sword
Use
on
one of my
fire.
matches, light it up to create my lightsaber.
Love it.
And when this thing comes, I'm gonna attack it.
That's
I got
great.
a lot of experience, not a lot, a couple days,
Yeah.
couple hours worth of watching these movies. I think I'm pretty good with it.
That sounds at least like 3 dice to me.
3 dice. Give me those dice. All right, I'm Vader, so I'm gonna go red,
Black.
black. Okay. And I have a -1.
Shane does for any sort of driving thing.
Oh, okay.
So are you on the wagon fighting them, or are you jumping off the wagon?
Jumping off.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to jump off.
4
All
for
right.
1.
So it's a 4, a 4, and a 1. Do you want to re-roll?
There's no success there.
There's
so
no success.
yes.
Okay, so you're going to take an injury and give the next person +2, unless you re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay, then you re-roll everything.
Cutting off them right ears, Eric.
It's okay. I don't need them.
You're supposed to be left ear.
So that is 2
6 is
successes
4.
and a +1.
All right.
That's
Oh.
fantastic.
All right. Let's take out this griffin.
I mean, you need to go next because you'll
Okay.
get negate you.
So Eric dips his sword into this fire, and he has it up, and he's waiting for the griffin to come, and the griffin is flying through the air. It's dive bombing. It's coming towards you. You wait till just the last moment to light the match. You see the griffin's eyes grow wide as you light your sword on fire, and it tries to stop itself
Yeah.
and change direction, but it's too late as you just sort of boom, attack one of its wings, and the wings just sort of light on fire, and it's trying to fly, but it falls onto the ground. It's trying to put itself out, and you just get on it and stab it and stab it and stab it and stab it
Yeah.
until it stops moving.
All right.
Dude, this is
Good
job, Eric.
Thank you.
So you've done that.
It's fun to watch you on here. Because he's sitting there, he's like, you know.
You notice that may have been the mama, but now the daddy's coming.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Well,
So who's next?
I did my part. I'm gonna attack anyway.
I'm gonna.
Bojangle just gave 100 bits. You demand, Shane, he says.
Bojangles.
And you should use your magical watch to help steer us away from where the
Shove it
griffin's
up
gonna
its
attack.
ass. Make
Michael
it smell
Top
for a while.
has a quote of, "Cut an ear, fucker, Aaron."
We cut an ear for other things?
just
It's
to
for
re-roll.
only to re-roll.
For your rolls.
Um,
Now, how big is my box? Can I put it
come
over
here
the
and
back of
throw
this
it.
cart and we all hide in it?
Sure.
So I would do that.
Yeah.
And I
Hide in
think
your box?
I would hide in my box.
Do you
All
want
of
to do
us?
that first?
I don't know. Maybe they think.
All 10 of us?
Maybe it'd be. I don't know. How
So-
much
I
can
mean,
fit?
well, notice what I just did.
Well,
Probably.
maybe it'd just kill you.
So go ahead and roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Yes, it will be on YouTube.
A 1 and a 5.
Okay,
One
so
and a
that's going to be an
5.
injury and a success. Are you okay with that, or do you want to cross off an ear?
I'll take an injury.
Okay. So,
So I have to work on the same goblin as a ghost.
Yeah.
I can't like mix and match.
no.
Fuck.
Okay.
They all have different power beliefs.
So you have this huge, you have this box, and you put it on top of the wagon. It's not nearly big enough to cover the wagon, but it's actually a box that a wizard ordered for his robes, and so it has a picture of like a wizard on top. So the griffin sees this, and griffins know wizards don't fuck with wizards, and so he sees that, and he immediately shits himself. And so the shit comes and lands on you, and that's how you take your injury.
Okay. I'm gonna do a big shit.
It's a giant shit.
Oh, well. I just one big pile of shit.
But he flies off back to the nest in fear and cowers, and you guys are able to bypass the griffins with no
I
further
love when people
issues.
cower.
There we
So
go.
you can check off, get past the griffin.
Shave your shoulders.
Hells yeah.
Shave your whatever that is.
All right, so you guys are in your wagon, and you come across not a griffin this time, but something that is also difficult to
Why can't we
get
just get
over.
what
a
we
river.
want all the time?
River.
A river.
We're on a
So
river.
how would you imagine you could get past this?
My goblins would split the water with their magical elemental powers
Like the Red Sea?
and make like a bridge for us to cross.
Does Shane have any ideas since he hasn't gone?
I'm trying to think of something to do with my worthless cork.
Eggsy just gave 100 bits.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
guys
much.
so much. And Bojangles, thank you for that too.
Let me see your quirks, Shane. I've
can,
already forgotten them again.
He can open.
You can open a
cans
can without a can opener. He's a Scandinavian country singer dream,
He is.
and
He
he has a
excretes
pocket watch.
Pheromones.
Wow, sex pheromones, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secreting sex pheromones.
I mean, that's pretty useful when we're in town, but not like we're in action. You know what I mean?
So what I might suggest
Magic elemental powers is great. It's
is
useful for everywhere.
to try and...
Well, that's what you think you have. Doesn't mean you have
No,
it.
I know. I'm saying though.
So when Snow White sings, animals come.
Mm-hmm.
So I would suggest trying to do a concert using your pheromones to get animals to basically to get like a row of hippos that you cross like a bridge.
Ooh. Can my
What
magic
song are you gonna sing?
can my
for the
magical
animals?
That's
love
pretty creative.
goblin help
Yes.
with that? Can
What
we
are
work
these-
together?
Yep. So you'll
I
add
mean, if you
another
get all
dice to
these
him.
hippos.
I'm gonna add a dice to you.
Okay. Well, so if you get all these hippos fighting over a mate, man, it could be a fight. Okay. Well, do what you say.
Which might be useful because the
Okay.
hippos might follow you.
All right. So
All
you
right.
get how many? 3?
So he gets the pheromones,
The singing.
he gets the singing,
His normal one.
his normal, and
mine.
one for
So
you.
You get 4, Shane. I'm giving you 1. You get 4.
Okay.
Four dice.
Okay. Blowing at.
Someone says they need to
Ooh.
start sacrificing these goblins so Rick gets fucked up.
Oh, that was not a good blow.
So there's 2 successes and 2 failures.
That's not bad.
Do you want to keep that or do you want to re-roll using an ear?
What do you guys
You
say?
got 2 successes, but you lose a goblin.
But
Actually,
I have to
you
drink.
would lose a goblin and another goblin would be in.
No. It doesn't cross over.
Oh, okay. I mean, you lose a goblin, but you can't go this entire thing without losing goblins.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, you could, but it'd be better for the game if we're just losing goblins.
Why is it better? When we lose?
Who cares?
I don't want to.
We're gonna play this again tomorrow.
I
and
play to win,
we
damn
can
it.
go to the next
But
one.
you might re-roll and just roll 4 deaths.
Yeah,
You know.
True.
Yeah.
You could have 4 ones there,
Yeah.
and then you definitely die. And you
Kill
don't have
him.
no more re-rolling.
Fine,
Kill your
I'll
goblin.
let him die.
All right.
But I'm gonna re-roll to see what I would have got.
There you go. Shot, shot. Yes, Rick.
A 5, a 5, a 6, and a 4. That's much better.
I can't believe the guy.
Well, goddamn!
That's too bad. I already took the shot.
Yep, he's dead.
It's official. All right, so you are in front of the river. Music is capable of bringing the world together. It's capable of accomplishing anything. And you know that just by singing your heart out, somehow you'll get across this river.
Okay.
So you begin singing, and it's like the opening of The Lion King. All these animals from the woodwork come. And,
Woodwork.
and instead of bowing, they start dancing. It's great. Fortunately, that includes hippos and alligators, which are create enough of a thing to cross. And also, some beavers come and just start making dams.
Start whacking people with their fucking tail and whacking. Fucking. No.
So you take the wagon. So they see this happening.
Yeah.
And they see, oh, we have a chance now. Unfortunately, they kind of forget that you're there, and they just run you the fuck over.
Rocky.
Oh gosh, that's not good.
And the wagon gets over the river and is followed by this groupies of wildlife.
This what of wildlife?
Groupies. You have groupies. Scandinavian country singing groupies.
Okay.
Of hippos and the like.
Okay.
As you continue on. So check off across the river.
You did it.
The river!
Poor guy.
Bojangles, 100 bits for shots.
Yay, Bojangles. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
He says, Rick is a great storyteller. I haven't seen enough of these to have realized that yet.
Make sure you guys check out our DCC stuff on YouTube if you guys like this.
That's true.
Because that one actually has like a story with like characters that we all love and are trying to take care of.
Yeah, that'll all die soon. Probably. Okay, so you guys are across. The next thing on the list, I believe, is get through the human camp.
Yes, it is.
So you're traveling along, and you notice that up on a hill, you see some smoke getting a little closer. You notice that there's tents, and eventually you realize that this is a war camp of the Army of Good.
And we're from the Army of Bad?
Yeah,
We were created by
indeed.
them. We're not from them.
That's true. And you guys need to somehow get through this. You could try to go around. You could try to sneak through. You could try to just destroy the camp.
Can we
have a-
trash the camp?
We do have a barrel of fire liquid.
That could be a distraction.
You also have some hippos and such that are following you as well.
Ooh, we can combine those
Hippos
two.
are the most dangerous fucking thing.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
It's like Far Cry 3 when you like shoot a lock of like a pin that has a bear in it or whatever.
There's just sort of stampede and fire just fucking blazing everywhere through this camp.
Like the Jungle Book, man.
Well, we might need to save the fire for. I don't know. We might not need to.
Convince of danger, gather food, and return to Goblin City.
I'm gonna say maybe go up a little up, like uphill, and just start pouring the shit down.
We're gonna waste it.
What do we need it for?
No,
we just
we
got this to do.
pop
We have so much
pop a
shit
hole
to-
in the side, right?
Roll the barrel
and roll
down.
it down, and light it so it's like.
We're more than halfway done.
Okay.
Well, what if we need it for the end?
Is there a
got
hi-
hippos.
Is there a hill above
We
this
got
camp?
hippos.
We got hippos.
We got hippos.
Yes, there is.
There's a hill above the camp.
Yeah.
We could like Legend of Zelda this with
Yeah.
like bombs. You just
Yeah.
throw them down.
All right.
Just pop a hole in it.
So someone needs to try to sneak up there with the barrel.
I'll do it.
How many people have died? Okay.
I'll
my
do
Han
it.
Solo Goblin could do it. He's a smuggler.
You'll do it with your box
I was I have
or
my
the smuggler.
I have my box of hiding.
Okay.
You could both do it together.
Can we?
Yeah.
Guess we could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can let you borrow my box. Can he borrow my box?
Yeah. Yeah. He can borrow your box.
A smuggler with a box.
Yeah, and I can take all the risk.
So you're a smuggler
Good idea.
with a box and a goblin. So that's at least 3 dice. Do you have anything else that fits?
I'm slick. You know how sometimes whenever they light guys on fire, they cover them in this like resistant heat stuff. Maybe that's
Yeah,
like
okay.
my sweat.
That's 4
Like a
dice.
natural quirk. Okay, 4 dice.
How does that help you sneak?
Shut up, Aaron! I got 4 dice.
Okay, okay. 5, 5, 6,
God
4.
Hell
Damn.
yeah, baby!
God damn
You're
it.
welcome for my box. See.
I wanted to take a shot, Eric. But I'm not going to be able to. All right. So you you're also doing the stampede, right? Or are you not doing the
We
stampede?
might want to save the hippos in case we need to offer food.
I want
later.
Robin Williams. To
This could be a distraction.
Yeah, this could be the distraction. Let's see what happens. I want to save some hippos.
All right. So you want to save some hippos. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know how much meat is on those things?
That could be our food.
So one of the hippos goes and it sort of sees all these humans, is like, I'm not gonna fuck with that, and it goes up towards you.
Yeah.
As you're rolling the barrel towards it,
Yeah.
the hippo gets covered with it. You light the match.
Oh, shit.
It's on fire.
Oh, shit.
The humans think that this is some demon some demon hippo from hell
Hungry hippos.
that's now running into the camp. And they're all like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, it's like that song.
And eventually the fire reaches the barrel and it explodes. So they think that this hippo's cussing fireballs. So not only is it a devil hippo, but it's also capable of magic. They just get the fuck out of there.
Yes.
Because who wouldn't?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys get
Wait,
through.
do they get the fuck out of there in an immediate fashion and leave a lot
Immediate.
of supplies?
They leave everything.
They leave everything.
The tents, the food, the weapons, the
Let's-
horses.
Dude, let's gather the
Let's
food. Let's
definitely
gather
go
some
see
shit.
what's
Take the
gonna be
horses,
there.
man.
Let's grab the food.
We're gonna see what all's left. We got to ransack the camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Trash the
you
camp.
are-
Shoo-ba-doop, da-ba-da, doo-ba-doop, da-ba.
So you are able to get human rations.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you can write that down. You were able to get at least 12 horses.
Ooh, damn.
Okay.
That's enough to carry Sludge Budge.
Yeah. You are able to get at least 20 tents if you wanted tents for whatever reason.
I want at least 19 of those.
There's a spyglass
Oh, that could be
Okay.
good.
Spyglass.
from one of the scouts. There are bows and arrows.
Ooh, I love that. I want that. Bow and arrow.
Shields, swords, human plate armor.
Can we use that? It's gonna be too big for us.
You can use,
You can use it creatively.
Shoulders.
2 of you could stand on top of each other inside this plate armor. There's also a there's one tent that's more ornamental than the rest, and it looks like it has a bunch of weird like plants, and it also has some sort of staff and a book.
Ooh, a wizard's tent.
I want that.
Yeah, let's take the plants.
Write it down.
And the staff, and the book, and the tent.
I keep thinking the plants are prehistoric poisonous ones.
My guys run over the book, open it, start looking like they're reading it, understand what's saying.
Yeah.
Because they're good at faking
There's
Exactly.
so many horses.
Start
we
making
can carry
shit up.
everything.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
This book is made of magic.
So you can check off get through the human camp
Hells
with
yeah.
an amazing roll,
Oh, what a great roll.
and it's a +1 to the next guy to try something as well.
Dude, I
Don't
I've
forget
come in
that
clutch in
either.
this game.
You have
Hey,
indeed.
I helped you in my box, okay? And I stopped those fireballs. Did you see that?
I'm sad you guys are so successful because I want to drink more,
Yeah.
but we'll be okay.
So we're on task 3, right?
Task 3.
Last task.
So you guys ride, and there are other wagons as well. So basically, each of you have horses and wagons,
Yep.
Okay.
and you've got all this shit coming with you. You're basically like a caravan of goblin awesomeness.
We're the best goblins. There's never been better goblins than us right
and
now.
you reach this keep.
Horses and
Playing dirty dogs.
Yeah, horsos and bows and fucking hippos.
Yes,
Horses and bows and hippos.
with your pet hippos and crocodiles.
Yeah.
You reach a keep. The keep, it looks like it's under construction. It's actually been through construction a lot. They have to keep widening the door.
Because of sludge bugs.
Yes. So you go inside and you see General Sludge Budge. There are 4 goblins on a ladder, and they're each holding a corner of like a map, and he's like looking at it and he's pointing at things and he's giving orders to no one in particular. He's just sort of doing it, right?
Okay.
And you guys enter, and what do you want to say?
We gotta convince him there's danger, even though we just got rid of all the danger.
Hippos are coming. They're stampeding. We can get you out of here.
Is
We
that
have
what-
food.
Is that what you want
Wait,
to say?
what is this guy? Is he a hobgoblin or
He is.
He's a human, I thought.
He is an orc.
Oh, he's an
orc?
orc.
Okay.
Yes.
Stubborn bastards.
So he is incredibly fat for an orc, like too fat to walk.
Yeah.
Like Tim Curry in Psych.
We got to
you
use
guys
the
have seen that
legend that we
episode.
created of the fire hippo from the previous camp. Surely a word would have hit here by now. But what I'm going to say is that we would release the hippos. We don't need them anymore if we can convince them to come with us.
Okay.
And that they're coming. We don't have any fire. We got hippos.
Okay.
I will tell him
Yeah.
because I also have I'm under the impression that we have magical powers.
Yeah.
And I can pretend to be reading this magical
Because
book.
you got the book and the staff. You
Yeah.
are
so I can be
a
like,
wizard.
yeah, I'm like telling him the information of this terrible
hippo.
demon thing that's destroying the camp. There's
Yeah.
more of them out there, and they're coming, and we have to leave.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
And yeah, okay. All
that-
right, we
does
got
that
it.
work?
We got it. We got it.
So
that's-
you have 1 because you actually have hippos. You have 1 just normally. You have 1 because you believe in magic.
And the fake reading thing with the book.
Yep. So that's 4.
Like, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Good roll. Good roll. Good roll. Good roll. Good roll.
1116.
So do you want to cross off an ear and reroll, or do you want to go with that?
Well, that
We
would
need to
succeed.
sacrifice some
That was
That
goblins.
would kill a
succeed.
goblin, though, right?
Have the hippos eat some goblins. Like, look at it. It's doing,
Yeah.
it's doing it.
All right. So I got
All
you a
right.
shot.
That just kills 1 goblin, though, right?
yeah,
just
just
one.
1.
Okay, I'll do that. Damn it, Splug. No, Splug!
Bye, Splug. You got it, Rick.
All right. So General Sludge Budge is like, yes, we need to reinforce the right flank, I think, and then we need to. Dear God, what is that? And so you come in and you have this book and you're reading these things, and the hippo comes in and just whoomp,
Eats him.
eats your goblin.
Wow.
Blood splats everywhere. It gets on the map. He's like, oh dear God, what's
We
happening?
can get you out of
Was
here.
it James the Giant Peach? Like his parents were eaten by hippos?
Yeah.
My name is Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, tactical retreat right now.
Get on our wagons!
So you guys need to somehow get him into the wagon because
We have 20 horses.
he can't even move.
We could just
He's
tie
too
him
fat.
to his legs and
Tie
drag him.
ropes to him and just pull him to the, to the thing.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
use the horses to pull them on there.
Onto the wagon?
Yeah.
Well, like, how do you get him up, though?
Can we throw anything over?
You know.
Is there a tree?
Okay. Do you know?
I mean, he's in a
In
keep.
Donkey Kong Country, when you jump on a crocodile's head, it It opens his mouth like that.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah, that's what we're
okay.
gonna do.
You launch him onto the wagon.
Yeah.
Roll it, Shane.
Okay.
So that's at least 2 dice, unless you have anything else that helps you with that.
At least 2. Can I do 4?
Well,
No.
let me see your sheet.
You have something creative that works with it.
Pheromone. You
Okay,
can sing.
so you have, yeah. You
Can I
can roll,
can I lure these crocodiles using my sexual pheromones?
roll 3, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
You ready? You don't know yet. You're rolling.
you ready?
Stop
You
doing
fucked that up all the time for me.
So, would you like to cross off an ear, or would you like
Yes.
to die and fail?
I'd like to cross off an ear.
Then why don't you go ahead and do that?
Damn it.
Bojangles gave 100 bits for shots.
Yay! Thank you,
you, Bo.
Bojangles.
Thank you, Bojangles.
Thank you for all 70-something people that are
Trying
watching.
to drop the
Yay,
dice so they
thank
land on
you.
12.
All right, roll it again.
And you blow. Phone says damn fucking seductively.
1, 2, 3.
Blowing is working. Usually blowing
All right.
works great for me.
So you die and you fail, and you give the next guy -1.
God damn it.
So I have to take
This is illusion.
no, it's not green. It's black. It's nothing back here.
After drinking like heavy bourbon, everything else tastes like water,
Sure.
which
Eric,
is actually dangerous.
Eric, it's your turn. What's your plan?
All right.
Okay,
So no. So what happens with him is he's like, okay, I've got this can of food. I'm gonna feed to these crocodiles, and I'm gonna get them to do the thing that he said.
But you don't have a
gonna-
can opener.
He doesn't have a can opener, but he has this amazing skill. He takes the one tooth that he has. He starts spinning it around, and it opens, and they're like, delicious.
Yeah.
But they bite too big, and they bite the hand that feeds them, and they eat you.
And the hand and the arm and everything
It doesn't
else.
say.
And yeah, and the arm and everything else. And the rest of the animals are pissed that they didn't get anything. So the next person is going to get a -1 to do anything because they're fucking crazy. So Eric, what's your plan?
Okay.
How many goblins are you down? 1, 2.
Yeah. No, I'm down 2 now, aren't I?
I'm just down 1.
Shit.
This was full when I started.
Got
Yes.
3 left. Damn it.
I don't think that's true.
That's not true.
Let's see. Are there any like trees or
Yes.
causeways or something? Okay, so we need to tie some rope to the arrows, shoot them over the branches of the trees, create
Okay.
a pulley system as quick as possible. All the goblins grab on as he's risen up, and we'll back the
No,
wagon.
no, don't use
We'll
it.
back
Use the
wagon.
horses.
Yeah.
Use our horses to pull them.
Yeah, we'll
the
use
goblins aren't gonna be strong
Yeah,
enough.
we'll use the horses to pull, and then we'll back the wagon as he's hanging there
Under
and get
him.
him on.
Okay, that's at least 3 dice.
My
dice.
guys will be foremans reading from this special manual book that we picked up from the camp
That's 4 dice.
to help
4 dice.
and tell them what to do. 5, 2,
1,
5,
2 successes
2.
and
Two.
2 injuries.
Do
God
it.
damn it, Eric.
I die.
I'm gonna die.
I died. I lost Vader.
Vader, no.
Excuse me for a second. That might be a little much actually, but we'll be okay.
You got a wreck.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know what you did.
You rolled a back.
God damn it!
What did
I rolled a 1.
How'd you do that?
I like
Oh my
blew
God.
out my nose and it
Blew into it and it went
blew
to
into my eyes
What
and
you-
it's alcohol.
What were you laughing about?
What do you mean am I laughing about? I'm drunk, Aaron.
Are you drunk already?
Yeah, he is. He's slamming stuff.
All right. Give me a
Okay.
chair. No.
Party foul.
Fine. Oh, I got alcohol.
Bojangles, thank you.
Oh, Rick, that's a lot.
It's fine.
Bojangle gave us 100 more.
Bojangles!
What's happening?
Bojangles, 100 bits.
All right,
Yeah.
so we need to. We're raising him up and
pulley
we're bringing the
system.
wagon down.
Yeah,
Two
okay.
successes.
2 injuries.
Okay.
He lost a goblin.
So, you throw some javelins and they create like a platform thing. You do the rope over it and you hook him to the wagon. You hook him to the
ropes.
horses.
Yep.
Rope. You pull him up.
Yep.
He's sort of hanging there like this. Vroom, vroom,
Get
vroom,
me
vroom.
out of here.
And you back the wagon slowly into him and you lay him down like a baby, like it's so soft and smooth. Unfortunately, he's so very heavy, and the horses are like, I don't like this at all. and they sort of take off in your direction, and they sort of stomp all over you, and the load is so heavy, the wagon is like riding low, and it just sort of like vivisects you
Oh,
in half
Jeez.
that's terrible.
as you die.
Okay, I'm
My goblins like look down at their book, like look around, shrug them.
He didn't listen.
All right, so you have Sludge Budge in the wagon.
yeah, and
But-
we've convinced him.
You've convinced him, but what about food?
We need to gather food.
We have
Wait,
food.
we got human rations
we got human rations, yo.
from the camp that it
Enough
ran
for
away.
enough for
lips.
a bunch of people.
My lips are tingly.
That's how Melanie knows she's drunk when she can't feel her teeth.
I can feel my teeth.
Okay, you're good. You're not drunk yet.
All right, so
Calvin
yeah,
can't feel
you
his
have
ever.
all these rations,
Right.
so just check it off.
Yep.
Now we gotta return to Goblin City.
Okay, so you approach the Goblin City, and you notice that the Army of Good is besieging the city.
No.
That's not good.
Okay, so how do you guys want to get through their siege line?
Use it because we got a bunch of animals still following us. When we cause like a fucking
Set them all on fire. Send them in.
no, they don't set them on fire.
You can
Wait,
set them on
wait,
fire.
wait.
We
We
can
have
set a fire.
we have like 4 wagons or 3
Set a
wagons,
fire to an orphanage.
right? Can we use like several horses and a wagon with like some stuff on it and send it that way as a distraction, and then we just take off this way?
Do we want to get rid of our? Wow.
Which way are you sending them?
Well, I mean, they're
know.
not
We need a
attacking us. They're attacking the city, right?
They're attacking the Goblin City.
Is that where we gotta get to?
Yes.
We need to get
Oh,
into the city
with
that's being
Sludge
besieged.
Budge?
Well, how? It's terrible.
Let's just set, like set all of our animals on fire and just send them in.
Another option might be to set Sludge Budge in a catapult of the humans and
And
launch
we can
him
get
over
him
the
in
walls.
there. That's, we don't. Yeah,
Maybe a bad idea. He's heavy. He's hard to lift.
we'll get a couple catapults.
How are we gonna get him in the catapult?
We'll just do my crocodile
You
again.
can just
As
roll
long
him
as the
over.
catapult,
We'll put 2
the
crocodiles.
catapult
like-
carriage is lower than the wagon.
Yeah, he's in a carriage which is
Just
higher
roll.
than the wagon.
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to do that?
Yep.
Roll the dice.
How many?
This is a terrible idea.
So we got the idea, and then I'm going to what? I need to load it. I need to find catapults, load him in, and then shoot him, or is this all one thing, or is it separate stuff?
One thing.
Oh my God, we're gonna go with 2. Or is that good? Nothing that I do really.
You know what? Do 3.
Yeah, I need to get this. I need to stay alive to see the next Star Wars movie.
Exactly. That's
Hopefully it
your
comes out in the
dream,
next couple
Eric.
days.
It's your dream. 2, 6. What's
3, 3, and 4.
3, 3, 4. If we
Cut off
add
an
the,
ear.
if we add the 3s together, it's a 6.
So the 3 and the 4 are cancel, but the 5 is a success.
There's no 5.
There's no 5. It's 4, 3, and
It's a
3.
3, 3, and a 4, Rick.
Wait. Okay.
Yep.
So a -1 on the next person.
Okay.
So
Are you gonna reroll?
so you
Or no?
you drive the wagon up into the middle of the camp.
Yep.
And everyone sort of turns around and is like, "Those are fucking goblins.
Shit.
Let's get them."
Shit.
What do?
We should set the animals on fire. I told you.
No.
Shane, do the best concert you've ever done in your life.
Oh my God! Sing like you never sang before.
All right. All right. We'll make a
What song?
No, here. Well, you guys get ready, right?
Toby Keith song.
Get ready. My goblins you guys get on our box and we'll raise you up over the wagon.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'll do
slowly-
pyrotechnics.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while we're doing like you'll do like the Backstreet Boys when they come up, right?
That's at least 5 dice.
5 dice.
1, 2 plus his 3.
5 dice.
5 dice, Shane.
I got to do the curse.
Roll the dice. Give me that back.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
5 dice.
That's 4.
Roll it.
You can do it. You can do it. I ain't blowing.
it.
1, 2, 4, 3, 5. There's a success in there.
Do you want to cross off an ear, perhaps?
We have a success, right?
I mean, it's 1 success, but you need more than 1 to,
Okay.
to
Yeah, I'll
actually
cross
do
off
the
an ear,
thing.
bro.
All right, cut off an ear. 1 ear gone.
All right. We got.
Come
this.
on, Shane.
Better
Come on,
roll,
Shane.
better
Get some
roll,
successes.
better roll.
Damn it! Why'd you fuck that up?
I can't read chat anymore.
4, 4?
My vision's too blurry.
4, 4, 2, 2, 1. There's no successes.
That fucking sucks, but
Can you
Eric
cut
gave
up-
a +1.
Can you
so
cut off
that's at
another
least 1
ear?
success.
Well, fuck. We could have had 2 successes last
All
time.
right, so it's 1 success and death. So I need to take another shot. This is probably dangerous,
I
actually.
think he's making this up.
Give me a second.
Blowing it.
All right,
buddy.
it's good.
I need to take
We're
some...
so close to being done.
Come on, this is such a good idea.
Let's. Yeah.
Can
Okay,
I can I
it's
cut
a
off an
great
ear
idea.
to give
It's
him
a
one more
great
reroll?
idea. It's a great
Cut
idea.
off the ear.
I'm gonna cut
Cut
off.
off the
I'll
ear.
cut off an ear.
Cut
Shane.
off the fucking ear.
Just
so
roll-
maybe I don't have to take
I
another
need
drink
this concert.
because-
This concert of hope.
Please roll better. At least once tonight.
Come on, Shane.
Shake it up in your hand a
At
bit.
least 2
6
successes.
and a 6 with
Yeah.
a 3, 2, 2. There's 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. So I gotta take a drink then. Is that?
Well, 1 dies, it does.
So well, one does
But
die.
we have 2
But there's
successes.
2 successes good.
Plus a 1.
I hate you.
Was it plus 1? Oh shit, Rick, not the mic.
Uh,
All right, we're good.
Oh, fine.
Drunk, Aaron.
All right. So I'm sorry. What was your point?
All right, so we're performing the most amazing goblin concert these humans have
fuck.
ever seen.
Okay,
So they're coming at us, right?
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
prepare, and Eric is in the back
Yeah.
getting ready with pyrotechnics.
Yeah. So you do this fucking rock concert, and they're thinking like, oh, this is a human bard. It's gonna help us, but it's actually giving them negatives. They don't understand this.
Okay.
And so, but like, you're so awesome, they don't even realize you're a goblin. And subliminally, through your lyrics, you're telling them, take this fat bastard,
Yeah.
put him in the catapult,
Yeah.
and send him into the city.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, yeah.
This is the best
awesome.
concert that's ever happened.
So they do it. They launch him in.
When they do that, Eric launches some fire.
Everybody.
Fires like fireworks.
I'm going to red, white, and blue.
Unfortunately, the fireworks are a little extreme and kill Shane as he's singing.
Yeah.
By that point, it's too late. Sludge Budge fired into the city, fucking dies as he's launched in.
Wait, he dies?
Let me roll a dice.
American
Give me a dice.
American guy.
What? No,
Got
wait.
it.
What is it?
You were supposed to see what it was, Eric.
It was a 4.
It's a 4. All right, so he actually succeeds, and he sort of rolls because he's so
shit.
fat. He's basically just a boulder at
Yeah.
this point.
Boulder.
And he sort of just rolls and in front of the king, and they're like, I can't believe these guys completed their goblin quest.
We did it.
And it's over!
We did the Goblin Quest.
Yes.
Completed.
I lost a goblin in an ear.
I lost
Good job,
2
guys.
goblins.
Okay, so underneath, there's the cause of death. If you guys could read that so we can memorialize the goblins that died.
Yep.
Oh, the means
So,
of death.
you actually didn't
I
put
didn't
that
write
out
them
for
all
us to
down.
do it. Mine died.
You weren't drunk then either.
What?
I definitely know that I got eaten by a hippo at one point. No,
No, I was eaten by a hippo.
I was eaten by something. Because they ate my hand and then my arm and everything else.
Rick's down. Rick's down.
We need to give you the.
I think that this.
Everything's fine here now. Thank you.
We had
How are you?
we had success, but we lost
Careful,
some
Rick.
great goblins in the process.
Here, trade me seats so I can turn off the stream.
No, I'm sorry. Should I turn it off? Are we done?
We are done, guys.
our
Thank you very
outro,
much
guys.
for watching this video.
Do we need to read anything?
I gotta give a V bonus.
V bonus. Do a
At the
V
very
bonus.
least. Thank you
V
so much
bonus.
for joining us for
Thank
this
you so
edition of
much.
Game Night. If
Yeah.
you'd like this live stream stuff,
Yep.
check it out in twitch.tv/blindwave in the description below. We are streaming every weekday at the
Yep.
very least, and it's awesome like this all the time.
And
Yes.
guys, make sure to always drink responsibly with best friends that you can make sure get you home.
Yes. And I was eaten by a hippo.
Love you so much.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys. I'll go push the button now, okay?
Bye
We're
bye.
gonna go lift some weights now, right, Rick?
Hit
What?
the one button
you
and
need
go
to
Oh,
back to
I'm sorry.
Go-
One button, Rick.
go to the
Not
blind with
that
logo.
one. No, Rick, no.
No, I got it. I'm okay, guys. It's gonna be
Here,
fine.
and we'll play the music.